YouTube! Fuck going on, man? It's your boy Emery back on the motherfucking video, back on another motherfucking reaction, man. I told y'all niggas I'm trying to be consistent as fucking consistent I am being because nigga I am here every motherfucking day, Monday through motherfucking Friday, man. I gotta give me my props, man, for real. For me to be a small YouTuber that don't earn shit, you can tell I really want this shit because I'm here and I'm always consistent as fuck. I'm more consistent than your favorite YouTuber. I'm more consistent than Quan. And that's saying something. That nigga is a professional YouTuber. And to be real, if you want to be honest, if Mr. Beast didn't post on all his channels, I'd be more consistent than him because he only posts once a month on his main channel. Facts. But with that being said, hey man, how y'all niggas doing today? Hope everybody having a great day. Hope everybody got something done today. I hope everybody, you feel me, doing something. Got a good energy, got a good crew to them. Woke up feeling great this morning. It's only 8 o'clock. I'm in that bed right now and I'm finna go get some drop. I'm finna go get some head and I'm straight up out of bed. I ain't even going to Capitol, nigga. I don't need no lead. I don't know what the fuck I just said, nigga. I was just rapping. Anyways, though, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. On the road to 700 subscribers. We're going to get to 700 subscribers by the end of the motherfucking month. 700 subscribers by the end of the month. And then after that, what else? If you don't know me, my name is Emery. Small content creator from motherfucking Alabama. North Alabama at that. So, yeah, there's that. Further ado, get to the motherfucking video, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas much longer. They do it.
Jack Doherty spent years harassing the public, antagonizing others, and being a self-entitled man-child who's willing to cross any boundary for content.
Okay. Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
But now he's finally getting
I ain't gonna lie. There's something about Jack Doherty I like. And that's the fact that he's very, very, very serious about his YouTube content. He gonna do whatever it takes to get his YouTube popping. I fuck with that about him. I do, but I don't fuck with that. Let me tell you why I don't fuck with that. Tell you why I do, let me tell you why I don't. The reason I do, because that means you're dedicated. That means you're hardworking. That means you're persistent. That means you're consistent. That means you know what I'm saying? You're going to make something happen by any means possible. On the other hand, though, start to sell out. What I mean by sell out is you become so caught up in the fan love and so caught up in the media that you start to lose yourself and start to forget who you really are and start to forget your self-respect for yourself. Feel me? You start lying, you start manipulating your fans, you start doing a whole bunch of shit for clout, which eventually paints a bad narrative on you. That's the bad side of it. Doing whatever to get your content and making something shake is a good thing. But too much of something can't be a bad thing.
getting
and that's
what
what
he
happened with Jack Doherty.
deserves. He's been perma-banned from Kick. His girlfriend McKinley broke up with him.
It's like my girlfriend called the cops on me. I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake it. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Bro, you called the cops on me in my own house after I've done everything.
And if that wasn't bad enough, he's also running out of the money he earned by selling his soul.
Everything, bro. When I met this girl, I was making $1.5 million a month. Now, I'm making probably a tenth of that. Like, what the?
But even that's not
A tenth of that? This nigga said I was making $1.5 million a month. Nigga, if you end up making a tenth of that, do you not know you're still making what? 100,000 a month? Probably a little bit more than that. You still making 100,000 a month, gang, and you complaining about it? And there's niggas like me who live in paycheck to paycheck out this motherfucker, and you out here getting thousands a month, and you're complaining about it, you ungrateful, greedy motherfucker. What the fuck, man? Niggas like me would kill for hundreds of thousands a month. Yeah, you went from this to this, but you still gotta be grateful for it, bro. You could be getting tens of thousands, fives of thousands, ones of thousands, and you're getting hundreds. Man.
not the end of his downfall, since he's desperately trying to farm sympathy points by pretending to act miserable.
I love her, and she's my girlfriend. That's why I've been with her for the past 2 years. You know, it's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be with someone I don't love or don't think I would be with in the future. And I don't think it's something like we can't overcome.
And faking a robbery.
I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like this right here was fake. I watched the video and I don't feel like this right here was fake.
Ripped both my chains off my neck.
Unfortunately for Jack, the internet couldn't care less. Every day when Jack is having a bad day is a good day. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're diving back into the never-ending demise of Jack Doherty. How he's continuing to dig his own grave, all while posting it online for everyone to see. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the Jack Doherty saga, here's a super quick recap to get you up to speed. His much-awaited downfall began with him crashing his car after trying to read his stream chat while flooring it in the rain. He's since been caught viewbotting his streams.
Okay, Jack Doherty with the views. Look at robot views. Okay, let's see stable.
How you know it's robot views though? Oh my gosh, you got this long ass hat with this ugly ass dog. God damn, this musty ass kid. Fuck on somewhere. Damn, Adidas sucks. I don't think nobody even wear Adidas besides my Mexican people out there, and they only wear that shit because of soccer.
Are you looking to start your own business?
Thanks.
Well, look
Everybody
no
wear
further
Nike
than
and Nike
busy.com.
designer shit.
Right
Well, I
now,
don't
we'll
wear
complete
designer.
your
Fuck designer.
Ronaldo. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Exposed for scamming his remaining viewers with a crypto rug pull.
I'm buying McLaren coins. All right, let's go. I just bought 5 soul. Worth. Let's see.
And permabans from Kick after he got into a fight with a stream sniper.
They're getting chips everywhere.
Hold on, so you mean to tell me this nigga got banned for somebody else hitting him? Nigga, that's assault. That nigga, time out. I ain't even trying to be on this man's side right here, bro, but literally, he's just standing here.
They're getting chips
And this
everywhere.
man just bow. And he gets in trouble for that. Y'all trying to sit here paint a bad picture on him for that. Whether it was fake or not. That's like, how the fuck can you be banned for that? Like, that's clearly assault. Self-defense. What the fuck? What? Motherfuckers trying to paint a bad picture on motherfuckers though, for real. It's like whenever you do one thing wrong with the internet finds more shit that you do wrong.
More recently, his girlfriend McKinley broke up with him and left him without his biggest source of income, which was her OF account.
Just use me for fucking money. For real. For sure. I never thought it would be possible, but it's obvious. It's like no bitch flips like that in 24 hours.
Hold on. How the fuck she use you for money off her OnlyFans account? Nigga, she wasn't using you. She don't have to use you for money, gang. Her OnlyFans account, she don't have to use you. Only thing she really got from you was the clout. For real, that's it. Everything else was her. Like, if we being honest, everything else was her. Like, it was her body.
Changed their passwords to absolutely everything. Calls the cops to me to take all their shit. And like that. Like, who the fuck does that after I've done everything for this?
That's where we left off in my last video, and things have only gotten messier since, starting with Jack's complete inability to decide on the narrative he wants to portray. He went from accusing McKinley of using him for his money.
Don't even know her. It's insane. Like, evil, bro. She's been plotting this shit for a minute. This just used me for fucking money. For real. For sure.
To putting on a sad face and talking about how much he still loved her the very next morning.
I love her, and she's my girlfriend. That's why I've been with her for the past 2 years. You know, it's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be with someone I don't love or don't think I would be with in the future.
Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking that maybe these were his real feelings. After all, he looked genuinely distraught by the sudden breakup. But make no mistake, the only thing Jack really cares about is the content, which is why he changed his tune once again, and went from practically begging McKinley to come back to getting a new girlfriend who looks like McKinley's long-lost twin sister named Christiana Sansone. But when this new relationship failed to get the attention he was looking for, Jack moved on to his next genius plan, one that involved a potentially fake crime. On the 7th of May 2025, he posted a video titled, "I got robbed for $300,000, in which he told the story of how he was robbed of his 2 diamond chains worth $300,000 in broad daylight while in the middle of a crowded area.
Rob me, they should both my fucking chains, bro. Dog. Jake, what the bro?
They had their gun. Yeah, what's his fate?
Where's yours? What the bro? Like, why don't what the
And while he did call the police and file an official report,
She was dying to change like $300,000.
They touch you?
Yes,
yes.
Bleeding. I don't know with 100K, one with 200K. Yeah.
many people are convinced that he's lying about the whole incident, with comments like, no bruises or cuts from being
I ain't gonna lie. People saying no cuts and bruises and shit, bruh. You don't have to have bruises on you just for you to get robbed, gang. If motherfuckers pull up 3 deep on you and hold you against some shit like this, gang, and just hold you up there, bruh, you ain't gonna have no bruises on you, bruh. You gonna get held there and they gonna take your shit up off of you. And motherfuckers just zoomed in on the motherfucking watch like that's something, bro. You not understand. Whenever you go get a diamond watch, whenever you go get shit like that, whenever you go get expensive jewelry, a lot of y'all niggas don't know this because y'all ain't never had no expensive jewelry, bro. They tailor it to your size. They fix it. They measure it. They do all that. They put it to your size. For that reason in particular, if motherfuckers try to take it, bitch ain't coming off of you, bro. You feel me? No matter how much they pull, no matter how much they tug, it's not coming up because these bones right here are going to stop it right here. Feel me? Bones right here are going to stop it from coming up, gang. That's what the fuck, like, that ain't even
knocked down, no scratches or red marks from chains being ripped off. He is very—
And on top of that, if it happened like 15, 20 minutes ago, he's not going to have the red marks no more, bro. They're going to go down. Like, what the fuck? All the red marks are fucking blood and shit. That's pressure from blood. That was like, basically like cut off right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you hold something down right here, say for instance right here, look, you hold something down, you make it really, really red, right? Let it go. Well, it doesn't happen with me because I'm fucking light skinned, but white people, bro, if you let it go, it goes right back to the normal color because the blood starts pumping back through your motherfucking system. A lot of niggas don't be doing their motherfucking research. Just be fucking talking. That's why I don't like the internet.
very calm despite having, quote, guns pointed at him. Yeah, this is all lies. And that doesn't look like someone who's just been robbed. Looks like someone who's filed a false police report and is instantly regretting it. What's crazy is that these accusations might turn out to be true. There's plenty of evidence pointing towards the whole thing being a fake.
I ain't gonna lie. If so, and I'm sitting right here trying to use logic, that's gonna make my logic look very, very dumb. I'm gonna look dumb. Fuck. I hope not. Ain't a lot.
Stunt for attention, or as some people suspect, insurance fraud. For starters, Jack Doherty, the streamer who goes out of his way to film the lowest points of his life without a second thought, was somehow not filming when the robbery happened. Not to mention the fact that his story is full of holes and contradictions. For instance, at one point, he mentions getting tackled to the ground by the robbers.
That was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Three or four of them just tackling me to the ground.
But then immediately changes his story to where he was pinned against a wall.
And the principal like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fight him off.
But that's not all, because he changed the story once again and started talking about getting chased by the robbers.
He is kind of red though, bro. Like his chest is red as fuck up in here. Maybe he's just sunburnt as fuck. But I don't know.
Instead.
Traders, in this video, we'll walk you through our new
Bro, we
AI
don't care
crypto
about your
analysis
old
tool
ass, gang.
that's
I promise
revolutionizing
you,
how
we don't
traders
care. On my
analyze
life, we
market.
don't care.
He was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off. And I don't know which way to go, bro. Because if I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy.
His ex, who's known him for years, thinks that he made it all up as well.
So he got his chain yapped. No, I just want to get your opinion.
Okay.
For people that don't know, and this is up to you, but it just feels staged.
I feel like it's staged. Not gonna lie.
Put simply, most people aren't buying the robbery narrative, and the ones that do believe his story have zero sympathy for him either, with
I ain't got no
comments
sympathy
like,
for
are the
bro.
robbers okay? I hope they got home safe. Couldn't have happened to a better person. Flooding.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sitting right here saying that I don't feel no sympathy for him. Just because of the way he acts and the shit he does. You don't see niggas like motherfucking FaZe Rug and shit getting robbed. You feel me? You don't see shit like that at all. But now you got niggas out here robbing Jack Doherty. Type shit.
His video. Jack's career is unraveling right in front of his eyes, and every attempt he's made to remedy the situation has backfired horribly. One of these attempts was his appearance on the No Jumper podcast with Adam22. Judging by his tone and mannerisms, it's obvious he's trying to come off as a changed man, someone who learned from his mistakes and is ready to move on.
I feel like the last time that we did the podcast, you were doing your thing, but it feels like a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, I was a little
became-
crazy back then.
Unfortunately for Jack, this podcast felt less like his redemption arc and more like an extended self-snitching session, where instead of outright denying the allegations of him recruiting girls that barely turned 18 for his OF business, he claims that, quote, most are older than him.
As if you're like only management shit was like primarily like aimed at getting girls who are like fresh out of high school. Was that like a fake narrative from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, most of the girls I work with are like older than me, even. Like a lot of them.
At one point, he also mentioned that McKinley didn't start her OF until 6 months into their relationship. This was his way of trying to shut down the accusations that he only got with her for her online earnings. However, this backfired spectacularly when
Damn.
McKinley revealed that she only started this business because Jack blackmailed her into it.
He told me he'd send me back home if I didn't, so I did it.
No.
Swear.
Now, I should mention that McKinley
Back home, where the fuck is you from, though, shawty? I ain't gonna lie. Like, where the fuck is you from?
provide any proof to back up this claim. But given Jack's track record, it's not hard to imagine him actually doing something like this, just to get the thing he loves above all else, money. Even when George Janko tried to call him out on this, his response essentially boiled down to,
I ain't gonna lie though, one thing that you can learn from Jack Doherty is not to be greedy. Cause you would think that making over $100,000 a month, we're not talking about a year, we're talking about a month, that is $1 million a year, gang. You would think that making that, bro, you would be grateful for that and not pull these extreme publicity stunts that you pull. But instead, you let greed and you let, what's the other word? Selfishness get in the way of everything, bro. And because you became greedy, everything got took from you. There's a saying, just how you lose it, man, just how you get it, you can also lose it all. Feel me? So the greed that made you get the money is also how you can lose the money. You gotta learn how not to be greedy with money, because money is a thing that you cannot be greedy with, because if money starts to consume you as a person, if the only thing you're doing in life is living for money, you're going to eventually fall. Everything around you is going to fall. You have to learn to not live for the money. You feel me? And you have to be a stand-up guy, 100%.
quote, because money.
This is a version of pimping. You're pimping these girls out. You don't think that's attacking your heart in any way?
No, because at the end of the day, they all, you know, they already like want to do what they're doing, and it's just like I just actually make the money doing it, because there are so many girls that actually do OnlyFans and make, you know, $0 and stuff, and they're doing it all for what, you know? It's like every girl I work with makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year, you know?
That being said, McKinley, for all her complaints,
And that's true. You feel me? In a way, it is pimping them. But they're willingly doing this. He's not forcing them. They're willingly doing this. And they're becoming millionaires off of doing this, bro. They're becoming millionaires off of doing shit like this. So this nigga is really changing their whole life. He's basically getting them out their comfort zone, changing their whole day, and they're taking a risk. It's kind of the same thing people do with the drug game with their life. They take a risk. You know what I'm saying? They get out here, they sell these drugs, but in exchange, they probably could lose their life for it. You know what I'm saying? When I say lose their life, well, actually, they can lose their life because motherfuckers might want to rob them and shit like that. You feel me? But with these girls, they're risking showing off their body. In exchange, they're becoming millionaires. How is that like? Why would that be dawning bad on his heart? Because then he might feel like he's doing good. He don't look at it as, oh, this is pimping. Feel me?
about Jack isn't much better either. Whether she was initially blackmailed by Jack or not, she eventually leaned into it hard, going as far as to use literal minors to promote her OF content.
I'm taking that Eurus.
Yours?
Yep.
All right. Would you rather have this girl or this McLaren? McLaren? Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry.
After leaving Jack, she also started showing up on FaZe Lacey's stream, and it looked like the two of them really hit it off.
I don't know what's more
I ain't mean to do
beautiful,
that, Chad.
the fireworks or you?
I mean,
Aw.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I got ADHD, so like I be moving and doing multiple shit at once. Y'all noticed that, bro, about me whenever like y'all start really acknowledging me and start really knowing me for who I am. Y'all gonna realize, bro, I am a person of spontaneous. I be just doing shit I be on my phone. I be doing this, doing that. But I'm doing a lot of shit at once because that's just how my brain works. I don't know. Fuck it.
That was a good one, right? That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Jack even tried to get McKinley's attention by donating to Lacey.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Doherty Jack, thank you for the 25 gifted.
Thank you. Of course.
Thank you for the...
But as it turned out, she was only hanging out with him for clout. Once she had what she needed, she disappeared and stopped replying to Lacey, all while also using a picture of them two together as promo on her OF, forcing Lacey to clarify the situation in a tweet reading, "The fact I even have to make this tweet is insane. I am being used as clickbait. I'm not in any pictures or videos. Please do not fall for this BS and get scammed. My legal team and I will be getting it removed immediately. Don't believe everything you see on the internet." However, while this behavior hints that she might not be entirely blameless in how things fell apart with Jack, that isn't going to save his career at this point either. He'll likely continue to become more and more irrelevant with each passing day, until no one is interested in talking about
both of them kind of became like the same type of persons in a way.
him, no matter how many controversial stunts he tries to pull. Alternatively, if the robbery does turn out to be fake, he could actually face criminal charges for obstruction of emergency services, or something along those lines.
Yeah, man. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like he really in the wrong. Because everybody does it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't go out their way to do it like Jack does. No, like, there's a line to it. But everybody does it. Like, Castanet literally does the same thing with his streams and shit. He doesn't sit right here and post his, like, life and shit like that. Like, what's going on? No. But he's sitting right here. He's blowing up cribs. He's starting drama. Doing all types of shit. Feel me? That's a form of publicity stunts. Brewski does the same thing. We got the Bad Girls Club or the baddie shit. It's the same shit. So why is it a problem when this person does it, but not all these other folks that are doing the same shit, gang? Y'all gotta learn what to criticize and what not to criticize, bro. Feel me? Y'all gotta sit right here and be like, okay, we can't criticize this thing and not do this because it's hypocritical as fuck. How you gonna sit right here and criticize this motherfucker, but not criticize these motherfuckers that are doing this? Life, gang. Life. What the fuck happens, bro? Especially in this day and age. It's the internet. Bro, a motherfucker will go out here and go kill somebody on live for publicity. It is 2025. I don't know what y'all feeding me. With that being said, though, bro, it's your boy Emery. I'm gone. Peace.